Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppers, today joined by
Brett
of Anomyces. Today checking out some more Lambic because a lot of you guys asked for more Lambic reviews. So today we're drinking some fairly, I guess it's somewhat of a whale. It is a whale. It's a one-off Lambic from Cantillon that is released specifically, or at least originally it was, only released at One Pint Pub in Helsinki in Finland. Kind of like we have Blåbær in Denmark. So we're checking out none other than Cantillon's Tyrnilambic Baie de Argusier. I think that's how you'd say it. Baie de Argusier.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said, we have Blåbær Lambic in Denmark. In Sweden, at Akkurat, there is Soleil de Minuit, which is with cloudberries. And then the Hoppy Pub, it is this one, which is with the sea buckthorn. And sea buckthorn is very, very famous throughout Scandinavia for use in cooking, and especially in the new Nordic cuisine. It says something online, though, that the 18 release was released at Stadin Panimo, so I'm not sure if that's... And I think that's a brewery, so I'm not sure if it's always released at the Hoppy Pub. It's only been released a handful of times. And the last time it was released was last year, which is the bottle we have, so it's the 2021 vintage. So yeah, I'm not sure, but it's been released both in small and big bottles, just like Blåbær Lambic, and you can only get it in Helsinki. So I don't know how the anonymous person who was kind enough to supply this got it.
No.
But probably through beer trading or something. Like
Yeah.
that. So 5% fruit lambic from Cantillon with sea buckthorn, and sea buckthorn is quite a unique berry. You like it?
Not really.
Okay, well, there we go.
So, yeah, I've just had it a few times before, and I didn't really like it. But the few times I tasted it before were from breweries much below Cantillon.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, a lot of people say it tastes a bit like mango and passion fruit, but like in a berry format. Yeah. So it kind of like if you had like it's really hard to define. It's. I guess it just tastes like sea buckthorn. It's just like with all things that are slightly exotic, you try to explain it with things you already know.
Yeah. Let's just stick our noses in it at first, at least.
Well, let's check out the color first. But
yeah,
looks nice. Very pale lambic.
Yeah. Mine is slightly hazy. It's not slightly super hazy. Clear.
No, but it's
very effervescent.
Yeah, and one of the bottles of Cantillon Lambic with the least amount of sediment ever. Like there's not a lot.
No.
But yeah, crazily carbonated.
And it's like a lot of carbonation.
When I opened popped the cap on it, the cork just started creeping out. And it was just like, you could just see it. And I was just standing shooting B-roll and just like coming out. So I can actually just pull it out afterwards.
Yeah, so we didn't have to use a corkscrew.
Nope. Which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a very pale lambic. I mean, it almost looks like a Pils.
Yeah, a hazy Pils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hazy golden yellow and a white head.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma on Tyrni. Really sea buckthorny. And you talked about farty. It is like a slightly eggy sulfuric farty funk.
Yeah. It's like eggy sulfuric farty passion fruit.
But it's
because
kind of like
I don't really
weird...
know sea buckthorn, so it just reminds me of farty passion fruit.
My dad has made a lot of bjesk, which is Danish homemade aquavit.
Yeah.
You don't distill it, you kind of just like macerate. With sea buckthorn.
Yeah.
And it has the exact same aroma. It's kind of like a weird jammy berry version of a mango crossed with a passion fruit. But less bright and more like jammy.
Yeah. But I'm also just getting this kind of ocean, like salty kind of ocean.
Makes sense, because they grow on coastlines.
Yeah.
So because there is some minerality, savory, salty salinity.
Not just a bit. It's
a lot.
It's actually pretty evident.
And it's almost like the egginess of the sea, like when you have I don't know what the fuck it's called. No, but when the waves have come up on the shore and the seaweed is sitting on the shore and then it starts to rot a bit. That like eggy smell. It's almost that paired with fruit.
Yeah, but also just this kind of salinity.
Yeah. There is almost like an ocean-like salinity.
Yeah. it's that and also seaweed. Like it's but there's also a bit of passion fruit.
But it's like weird because it's not like tart bright passion fruit. No. It's jammy. It's like passion fruit with a lot of sugar.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not like bright and vibrant.
But blind, you could think mango because mango is sweet as well, and it has a slightly peppery tone actually on the aroma.
Yeah, I see that. That's definitely at least a bit of like a white pepper kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now that I know it's sea buckthorn, it has this kind of ocean.
Also, I mean, let's just say sea buckthorn smells like sea buckthorn because that's what it is. But just to try and explain what it's like.
Yeah, but it's like seaweed and like salty, like salt water, and also just like passion fruit, but not super tart.
Yeah, if you ever have the berry itself, it's not like that ocean-like, maybe, especially when you use sugar.
But I think it's part of the funk. Quite a bit ocean-like.
I think it might be part of the funk profile. But the thing is, the more it sits in the glass, the sulfur dies down, and I don't think it's that eggy anymore.
No, but
it gets more fruity.
Yeah, but seaweed is,
it's also like got a very bright oak, like white oak kind of character. Like it's not like old and musty. It's like it smells like very, very fresh wood. It smells. It smells quite interesting. It smells pretty good.
Very unique.
Yeah, let's try it. Cheers.
A lot of salinity.
Yeah, really savory. It's like really savory,
almost like Asian salinity.
Almost like MSG like.
Yeah,
because it squeezes your cheeks.
But like it's like salinity and savory, like salty, savory, and then also fruity, like this lemon passion fruit kind of.
Yeah, it's really, really tannic too. Yeah. Like heavy on tannins. Yeah. Like it's really drying, like dry tannins and really dry, bright wood. Yeah. Like white oak or something. But I think it's actually less, like it's more fruity on the flavor than the aroma indicates.
But there's a lot of salinity. Like it's interesting.
It is. I think this seems more like I don't know how.
I kind of like that ocean vibe.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it seems more Danish than Lambic. Yeah, it's like the beer made for Denmark. Yeah. But I don't know if it's just because sea buckthorn has just become such a big thing about Danish cuisine and New Nordic cuisine, which is a big thing in Denmark. Yeah, that might be it. But in at least in the northern part of Jutland where we're from, it grows wild so many places, and a lot of people use it for making a bjesk, which is a variant of aquavit that people make at home. And my dad has made it with sea buckthorn quite a few times, and it's got a similar flavor. But when he's done it, it's always been a bit more jammy than this. But that's also because it's just a berry. There's no like interesting yeast. No. Character.
No, and all kinds of also just different yeasts.
But we were recommended by our good friend Stefan to drink it right now and not age it, and I think it's a good point because it's a very delicate fruit flavor.
Flute flavor.
Yes. And I think that would fade.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And also, interesting enough, I almost got a hint of a weird smokiness.
Yeah, it's
almost like peat.
But again, I'm thinking like slightly Asian. Like I'm thinking almost of the
Sichuan peppercorns.
No, but the fucking spirit.
Baiju.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
almost has vibes of Baiju. But like because that had that weird pineapple,
and
funky pineapple thing, and then also slightly like salty and.
But it's so savory. It's really savory.
Yeah, it's very it's Nordic, but it's also Asian. I feel like, like Japanese specifically.
But I think it's because it's savory.
Yeah,
and it's especially in Japanese cuisine, savory flavors is something you work a lot with. That's why you have dashi stock and all these things. I can totally see that, but it's very oceanic.
Yeah,
which is very interesting.
Yeah,
I think it's the most different and weird out there lambic I've had in a long time. There's so many weird flavors going. I like it though, and and what I love is it's not crazy sour. It's really balanced.
It's like the balance.
And I love how tannic it is. It's like almost cranberry level of tannins.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's fun. It's not like where I'm thinking this is the best lambic I've ever had, but it's something like that's quite unique. which is really fun to try.
Again, I feel like it's so hard to grade because it's so unique.
It's so and it's somewhat
it's well balanced.
Yeah, but it's such a different flavor profile.
Yeah. So I guess it comes down to subjectively, do you like the flavor profile? Because
I do.
Objectively, it's very well balanced and it's put together as it kind of should. You know, it doesn't like the acidity doesn't go crazy. No. There's no like unpleasant tannin,
there's
sweetness.
A touch of lemon as well.
Yeah.
But the egginess is dying down and it's turning more in towards like
but there is
ashy sulfur. Not just
agree,
like eggs.
But it still has this slightly eggy.
Yeah, to me now it's more like ash, like
I see what you mean, but I still think it has a bit of this slightly eggshell kind of thing to it. But it's not crazy at all. So, but yeah, 92, 93. I think that's the safe grade.
But the safe grade where you like it, but you don't think it's world class.
Yeah,
where you think it's really good.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of with this one. So
I don't think a lot of people would grade this in 95 either. Like I think it's, I don't know, unless you're like kind of crazy other flavors and
only like if you really enjoy something that's super unique and you don't find otherwise.
I think this would be we spoke about Japanese food and or Japanese cuisine. I think ramen stuff would be over the top, but I think it would be really interesting with sushi, really fresh sushi, because of all that solidity, umami, ocean like flavors.
I think this like in general with like really umami heavy like Japanese or maybe Thai food.
No, I don't. I think Thai would be too fragrant. I think Japanese are Korean, but Korean without like gochujang and all the chili paste.
Oh yeah, probably Korean and Japanese.
But I think totally Japanese.
Yeah.
Totally more so Japanese than Korean. And not necessarily sashimi even could also, but I think something with like fish and like some kind of dashi stock. Where you have that all that umami would be really, and I think like a ramen would be too much because you have like these very concentrated broths. And I think like,
but it could also cut. It depends on what kind of ramen it is, because it could also cut that slightly heavier.
But I think in general, like salty. Japanese seafood, and not like something like, it wouldn't work with unagi because it's like barbecued eel and it's like I've got that sweet and sticky sauce. But anything that's like simple and complex. So maybe sashimi is a great bet.
Yeah.
But wow, that's something we never talk about.
No.
But this was a very perplexing experience.
I kind of expected that.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect.
No, I didn't expect necessarily these flavors, but I expected it to be something quite a bit different.
Yeah, for sure it is.
So.
Yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Cantillon's Tyrnilambic Baie de Argusier, and I butchered it again, Baie de Argusier.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of it. I don't speak Flemish or French, so that's how it is. But yeah, let us know what you thought of it if you had a chance to try it. Thanks so much to the anonymous person who helped us try this. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. Wow, this was long. I got a lot of editing to do. Jump cuts or random cuts. No. Cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.